But sadly, this video isn't focused on him, but instead. The Albany, Oregon Police Department. In today's episode, you will see corruption on a scale we have never seen before here on EDP.
We're supposed to do
From
this YouTube.
threats of being arrested.
Hmm?
Oh, okay. To being pushed out of a government building. Okay, now you're pushing me. Okay. More handsy with me than a registered sex offender. Even
Who's that?
stated to us that they would have never
Who is that?
our 911 calls. I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have
What are you
shown up?
doing?
Probably not. So sit back, relax, hit that like button, and
Chat, we're live.
because we're only 200K away from 4 million. And enjoy today's episode of EDP.
So confused.
But how long ago is this from?
Oh.
I think it says the date now.
Alright, what's good, YouTube? Welcome to a brand new episode of
Does it?
EDP Watch, and we
Oh,
are
title?
still here in Oregon.
January
We
4th?
already got 2 arrests here, and we're trying
I
to
thought
go
this was just
3
when I
for
was playing
3.
like
And
5
we are
seconds
right
ago.
now at the Albany train slash
It's
bus
like 4
station
hours long. I
because
can't
the man
upload it
today,
just yet.
Mr. Charles here, he is taking the bus to come meet what he thinks is a 15-year-old girl. And don't let looks deceive you. This might be one of the most dangerous preys that we've ever caught. I mean, these are just a little bit of the list of charges that he's had in the past. Now he's trying to add his icing to a little cupcake. He decided to drop his moral standing on taking the bus to come meet a 15-year-old.
Why is my task? Why is my?
Uber him over here?
Why is my What is this called? Taskbar locked.
So
It's like on my YouTube screen. You see it? Why is it down there?
What?
My taskbar.
Oh, I don't know.
we must oblige, so we got
I have no idea.
right here.
You just
We're
click
gonna
off it,
set up
click
the
back
camera
on,
and
probably.
everything, and we gotta make sure that he makes it on.
Click on the video and then
time.
click full screens. Might be like F4 or something.
I don't have that. I don't have that key on my.
Trying to stay warm in this
I don't have
very
that key.
cold day.
Oh yeah. All right, y'all. We're
Oh.
outside of Walmart right now. Jimmy just
Oops.
picked him up, so they're heading this way right now. Like I said, he has
That's
a
not
lot of very dangerous charges. He's a very
Drop my
dangerous man. So keep us in y'all prayers, man. And I'm gonna say a quick prayer.
We're gonna say a quick prayer.
Any fun plans for the day? Okay.
How's work going today so far for you?
Pretty easy day. You know, it'd be better if it stopped raining, but you know.
Oh, fast.
Garland's
So you
new
from here?
Spider-Man tech.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the old lady and I just moved out here a little bit ago,
Okay.
and she's a recruiter for the Air Force.
I love the Air Force. It's probably one of my favorite branches, you know.
She's definitely the breadwinner.
Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I've seen some videos where there's some women that are just incredibly insane, like completely opposite. There's like, no, a man needs to meet this criteria, this one.
We do our best to split the bills and whatnot, but she's happy with what she does, and yeah, I mean it works.
Are you actually from Texas?
So we were stationed out in Georgia.
Oh.
But my dad, he lives outside of Austin, and he was like, look, you know, I've got this car, you know, your mom and I really aren't using it, why don't you take it? So I'm just borrowing this for a little while.
What I'm trying to say that on that though is like I like all red states. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Trump supporter, so like
that's okay.
I love my country. Like,
Yeah. You know, I always feel more relaxed in red states.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
Hello, we're at the Walmart over here at. Let me give you the address.
Bro.
So what do you do for work around here?
I help people.
Jason
out.
just straight up walked in my room.
Like friends of friends and
Yeah.
whatnot, but nothing like permanent at the moment.
Hey man, you just
What?
easy and free, that's what matters.
He walked in and walked in the bathroom.
To meet what he thinks is a 15-year-old girl. He's a sex offender. He's been talking to her sexually. And
Did he lock himself out of his room?
I don't
His
know.
name is
Not would have been nice though.
Melick.
I'm living with a friend right now. I was actually living homeless for a little bit. My house burned down in a fire, unfortunately.
Oh
yeah.
no.
So I'm working on like really like flipping my life around at the moment, like in a better.
Okay.
Okay, how do you know this information?
Because we are stationed all over the U.S. where we have decoys. We actually just got 2 arrests over in Kaiser.
Are you gonna contact him?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I appreciate you, you know, talking with me, man.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to send an officer for this.
Why not?
At this time, we have priority calls going on, and I don't have an officer available.
So if I end up talking to him for 5 hours, no one's gonna come out.
Why would you talk to him for 5 hours?
Why would you guys not come? I mean, you know, it could be reversed
I
right
just
there.
told you why.
I'll get you right up here at the grocery entrance.
Cool.
I appreciate you hanging out with me, man. Have a good one.
Alright. Take care.
Yep.
Can you at least please let them know? That's all I ask.
Okay, I'll put in a call for supervisor review, but like I said, I don't know that we're going to be able to respond.
Have a good day, all right?
You too.
All right, just got to carry my little cozy chair in, and we're done.
Is this unskippable ad?
Mom, I'm about to catch a guy. Call you later. Pray for me, okay?
Okay.
Love you. Bye, Mom. Hey, Charles, man.
What's this? What the is this?
We know you hate all on EDPWatch.com.
Hey, man, I don't think you're a bad dude. It's just I just genuinely want to have a conversation with you about this stuff, man.
Yeah.
You want to go inside and we can talk inside somewhere so we're not in the cold? Okay. So your name is Charles?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I don't want to put your personal business out there. That's the last thing I'm trying to do. If someone walks by, we could just keep it down and everything.
Okay.
Who are you coming here to meet today?
Bella, I think.
Bella? Okay. And how old did Bella tell you she was? Hey, man, I appreciate you being super honest with me, man. And I mean, like, did she tell you, like, right away that she was you?
I think so.
Why did you still come?
Like, I don't know. Just to hang out, I guess.
Like, why would you want to hang out with, like, a 15-year-old girl?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna need a little bit more than I don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know why?
Maybe I'm retarded, I guess. Like,
I mean, do you have any, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Do you have any learning disabilities?
not that I know of.
Are you just like a lonely dude? Like, were you just...
Yeah, that too.
Here, let's get a little bit lower, man. I don't want to get your business out there, big dog. It wasn't really like her age. It was just the connection you wanted with her.
I don't know, like, just hang out, like, just see, like, just talk and, like, see. I don't talk to very many people, I guess. I can't explain it. Like, it's,
Here, let's just sit down, man. I don't want to... I want to feel like as chill as possible. You don't be talking to as many people. Like, do you not have that many friends?
not really, and yes at the same time.
Do you have any, like, family that lives around here?
Not really. My mom passed. Like, I'm kind of alone.
I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but, like, you know, when I looked up your name and everything, you know, I saw, like, you know, what happened in the past. Are you still on the sex registry list? You still on the... Like, what happened with that?
I was with my friend's younger sister.
How old were you back then?
Like, 23.
And how old was she?
15.
So I don't think I'm judging you at all, but, like, what happened with that?
I was at my friend's place, and it just kind of, like, we're in the moment, and I don't know, it just kind of, like, unexpectedly, kind of, like, I don't know. Like,
So she was hitting on to you pretty much.
yeah, it started that way, and then it just, like, kind of, I don't know.
Like, do you still have to register as a sex offender today?
Mm-hmm.
I guess my mindset is like, were you trying to like do it again, but do it the right way this
I
time?
don't know.
Hey man, listen, it's, you know, take your time, man. Take your time, genuinely. So like, you know, gather your thoughts.
Huh. Like, what I mean is, like, I just want to meet, like, I guess in a public place, you know? It's not like, I was like, oh, we have to meet, like, like over here, or, like, I can't explain it. Like, I don't, like, I don't know, like, really.
Yeah, with all that sexual stuff you were saying, did you mean it, but you wanted to see what the vibe was first?
I was, like, hoping that it wouldn't come to that, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I can't explain it. I'd rather, like, talk and, like, just see, like, I don't know, like, not, like, I can't explain it, like.
So did you want it to be a relationship with her?
I mean, that's, like, what, like, we're talking about, kind of, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
but, like, I don't know if it, like, that it'd be, like, workable, though, at the same time. Like, I'm, like, I don't know, my brain.
Why don't you think it would have worked?
I don't know.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah.
Say, I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
No, look me in my eyes and say, I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
It's okay, we're just talking about this,
Yeah.
man. I see, you know, the guilt on you. I see all this, man. Because would a monster feel like that? Exactly, man. So like you were saying, like, why don't you think it would have worked with her?
Like, I don't know. Like, I can't see the future, so, like, I can't really.
Is it because
Can
of
you
the
see the
age
future,
difference?
Jack?
I mean, I was.
Huh?
I don't know. Like, I wasn't. Like,
Can you see the
looking for
future?
anybody, you know. Like,
What does that mean?
I genuinely don't think you were, man.
I thought
do
you were
ever be
watching
on
this
Telegram
video
and
with me.
stuff like that? Or Zengi or Teleguard?
I'm on your
So
stream.
I guess what would be the craziest thing that
I'm
you've
not
seen
watching
happen
it.
on, like, Teleguard or Telegram or something?
I don't know, really.
Like, you don't know at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any brothers or sisters or anything?
Yeah, I have one brother.
You have one brother. How old is he?
22. Or
He's 22?
30.
So he's your big brother.
No, I don't know. I haven't talked to him in he's 32, so.
Okay, he's 32?
Yeah.
So when was the last time you talked to him?
It's been a minute. I guess if you look me up, you saw an assault charge on me too, or whatever.
Yeah.
That was with my brother.
What happened, man?
My mom passed.
Yeah.
And we got into a fight over inheritance money.
Was he trying to take that?
He got a little greedy.
Did you go to prison over that?
Yes.
How long did you go in prison?
A year.
How long did you go in prison for when you got on the sex registry?
2 years.
So you've been in prison for 3 years.
Give or take, yes.
Oh my God, man, you had a rough life, man. Has it been hard finding work since you are a registered sex offender?
Yes and no. I mean, I haven't had a job in a few years-ish.
Because are you on the registry for life?
I don't know. I think so. I don't like look up into that stuff.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, I just saw it like in passing by. That's why I'm asking. You know, if my mom had let her come over here, like, what do you think would have happened?
Yeah, I don't know, like, at all, so.
You know, I'm not trying to embarrass you when I'm reading this, man, but you know, you said on the phone how, you know, you would want to do sex stuff, and you said, I love to play with your nice. I
You
want
guys hear
to
this?
you in any way and kiss
That
you
sound
under
is
your
not
body.
loud enough.
Should a
Oh wait, it's 'cause I
30-year-old
have it
man
turned
be
down.
saying that to?
You guys hear
Bro,
him?
it's this guy.
I need a better
Or
answer.
what?
Probably not, man.
You didn't hear Charlie just
So
now?
why did you say that stuff?
I don't know.
What was that?
Honestly, like,
Were you
My roommate.
Mm-mm.
I can
Okay.
be sometimes.
Do you think this is one of those times?
I'm not sure, because, like, I'm not right now, so, like, it's, I don't know.
Did you bring any condoms with you?
No.
Didn't.
So, like, I wasn't really thinking on, you know, doing any, like, that kind of.
It also could be meaning that, like, you didn't want to use condoms.
Oh.
I mean, you told her before that you weren't going to use any.
Oh.
No, yeah, just walk by. Nah, yes, sir. No. See, man, we're going to keep this business between you and me, man. You know, no one else needs to know about this. But, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here, man. And
No one else has to know
genuinely
about
not
this,
trying to
dude.
be rude or
As he
anything. You
uploads it to
said,
YouTube the
"We
next
don't have
day
any
and
condoms." I
gets
don't know if you
a
want
million
to have
subs.
Just
sex.
a little
I
over
mean, are you
800,000
gonna give
views.
me some gifts?
Right.
I can get some. To be honest with you, I don't know. I've never worn a condom before, so
Yeah, I've never, like, personally, like.
What about you, Jack? Have you
you
worn
gotta
one?
see where I'm coming from. Where it looks like you were trying to go
I'm not.
with no condom with me.
Never, bro.
No, not like that either. It's just, like,
Have you?
I don't know.
You
Never.
gonna tell me you weren't gonna have sex?
Never.
I mean,
You don't need
maybe,
one.
Like, that's like.
Maybe not on the first date, but like eventually you won't.
I don't like that. That's what I was saying. Like, I just want to like talk personally, kind of thing. Like I can't really explain it.
Okay, well, here, you know what? Let's work it backward. The thing that got you
Looks
up
like
on the sex
McLovin.
registry.
And
How did you
I was
guys
making
get
so many
caught?
jokes about what you guys were just
My
saying.
friend's sister, so
but-
like I go over to my friend's place and she
Then
was
you did.
there, kind of thing, like all the time.
What did you got
And like,
muted?
how many times did you guys like, you know, fool around together?
Yep.
Like it was only just a one-time thing. Like it wasn't like.
So was it consensual or?
You said because you don't need. Like I said,
I didn't
what do you
have to
guys
do it.
like? What is that?
I just like.
What do you not need?
Had to leave.
And then I said
What do you mean you didn't actually do it?
Like had
underwear.
sex.
So what did you guys do?
She started
Yeah, I
kissing
did.
Well,
Underwear.
People buy that stuff still? Oh.
Let's just say I put underwear companies out of
Yeah,
business.
we won't tell anybody about
Talk
this,
sexual
dude.
to 13-year-old girls ever again, right? Oh, okay.
About what? What are you guys talking about?
In his research, Dr. Morrison identified a
We're
paradox.
watching
A moment.
Gideon?
Yeah. Bro, why they got like 10 different camera angles? It's like a movie.
It is a movie.
I mean, can we record it?
Can we?
Okay, we'll just record it. Thank you.
Did you contact who's going down?
Yes, sir.
And what was said?
I was telling her that a man is coming to meet a 10-year-old girl. I told her that he had taken an Uber. She was telling us that they don't have any officers
So
of it.
he was already on his way.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, he was already on his
So
way.
there was no, and you guys were already here.
Yes, sir.
Already plans made.
Yeah. He had planned to meet her here. Yes, sir.
That's a problem. You guys are not law enforcement, and you're engaging in law enforcement.
No, it's not. This is not illegal. Over in Kaiser, we got 2 arrests last night.
You guys can submit your investigation through our online portal. We're
Okay.
going to deal with that today.
Well, can I get the information for that? Because, I mean, I know you guys are arresting him on some warrant or whatever, but, I mean, I feel like it's also more important that he's a registered sex offender and he came here to meet a 13-year-old girl when he previously the 13-year-old girl when he was 23 years old.
Right, but you engage in law enforcement activity.
This isn't law enforcement only.
You confronted someone who committed a crime. Is that not what happened?
Yes, sir, but that's not illegal.
That's a law enforcement activity.
But it's not illegal, though.
I know, but do you understand what creating by
Yes, we got a predator that tried to meet a 10-year-old girl because, I mean, without...
What if that predator had a gun and just decided today's not my day and started shooting?
We can't do what ifs. He didn't. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I can't play what ifs.
Okay.
That's what we do every day.
I mean, what if I crash when I flew over here?
Yeah.
We're done. You guys can submit it through the online portal.
Bro,
I
God.
mean, can I get at least a case number?
This case is not associated to what you guys are doing.
This is just a warrant arrest.
So you don't care that you came to meet a 10-year-old girl?
We do. We want everybody.
Okay, so can I get a case number for that at least? So what about, you know what, my witness testimony where he admitted to me that he came? You don't submit a witness testimony through the online portal. You submit the
Dude,
evidence.
submit it to the online portal.
Just put it through the website. Just use the help phone line number.
But how's the day? Oh. We kept it as calm as possible. Nothing happened.
But this is a citizen requesting an incident report for an incident. Correct. I'm asking, does the city have a policy for you to ignore that?
If you have more questions, you can call the Albany Police Department.
Oh.
I mean, are you not the police department?
This is the direction that the Albany Police Department has given us.
I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up?
Probably not.
Albany community, I hope you guys hear this. The Albany Police Department said they would not have shown up if the man here today didn't have an arrest warrant. The man here today came to meet a 13-year-old girl, and he's already a registered sex offender. But they wouldn't have came if he didn't have an arrest warrant. They wouldn't have came. Oh, okay. My bad. Let me whisper it, y'all. The Albany Police Department did not want to do anything unless this man didn't have an arrest warrant. We've been trespassed? Yeah, we'll dip out. It's all good.
The way you guys went about it is so inappropriate.
Inappropriate? What was inappropriate about what we did?
You've been trespassed now?
Hey, Albany community, I just want to let you guys know, they would not have arrested a registered sex offender coming to meet a 13-year-old girl today if he didn't have an arrest warrant.
I respect that, bro. You guys are awesome.
Thank you. Hey, at least the community respects what we do. I'm going inside the police station right now. Please, everybody, just screen record this, because who knows what might happen.
Is this respect or not?
But, justice needs to be served.
So, please screen record
I
this,
really don't
dude.
care. Hello, ma'am. Can I please talk to the captain of patrol or the...
What is this regarding?
So, we had an incident over at the Walmart where a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old girl. And the sergeant refused to make an incident report about this. I don't know if that goes against our city policies. And I do have my ID on me. And the police officer threatened to arrest me.
You're not going to get anywhere with me on that point because I was in there.
That's fine, but I'm not, I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but like, I'm not trying to get anywhere with you. I'm trying to get somewhere with the police.
Have to run you officer safety to make sure that you're all good, and then I will go.
That's crazy. So you're the only one that run me. The other guys don't even run me. Okay. Officer, can I please get a case number for the case?
There's an online report submission process.
This is the first police station I've
You gotta
ever
go to the
seen
online
that works
report
like this.
submission
It's
process.
always, here, let's get your name, tell us what happened. You guys didn't make an on-scene report. You literally told me to my face that the only reason why you guys arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant.
That's the only reason we responded, because our dispatch told you that we were not going to come.
So you don't care that a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old?
Those are your words.
How is it my officer? Okay, you know what? Let me calm myself down.
You're from Texas, correct?
Yes, sir.
So when you roll into Albany, Oregon, to our local Walmart, and you create the scene that you did, that creates a lot of problems for us.
Officer, there was not a single scene. No one in that Walmart knew what was going on until all you guys came in. So you're not going to give me a case number? You're not going to take my report?
That is correct.
The only reason why he's in jail right now is because he has an arrest warrant. It doesn't even matter that he's a registered sex offender.
Okay, you're not a police officer.
I'm not pretending to be. Officer, you have arrests here from other groups.
Okay, we're done. You need to leave the police department. Thank you.
I can't be here in a public area?
No, we exercise control of our building. So we're done with business now.
How can we be done with business when you never started business? Sergeant Curtis Bell of the Albany Police Department, and you threatened to arrest me for no reason.
I'm telling you, you need to leave. Your business is done here.
No, you threatened to arrest me at the Walmart. You threatened to arrest me at the Walmart.
I told you I was going to arrest you for.
Oh, you told me. My bad. Turnbull. Okay, now you're pushing me. Okay. More handsy with me than a registered sex offender.
He went to jail.
Because the arrest warrant. That's the only reason why he's in jail. That's the only reason why y'all are fucking losers. Fuck you. I'm gonna submit all this evidence, but I'm not submitting it to a case because there's no case number. All I'm doing is just sending it to an email. This is the first time I've never gotten a case number, and then they never even got my information until I came to the police station for officer safety, not for the crime that was on scene. You know what? I apologize for cussing. I shouldn't have cussed. Like I am actually shaking from frustration. Yeah, he pushed me.
I'm going to go in and get a request for the footage because he assaulted you.
My security, James, he's asking for a report. Hello, how you doing, officer?
Yo, James.
Are you gonna turn down the blinds? I can't see inside the thing that my tax dollars pay for. Bro, untransformed from a Karen.
Come on.
I'm a Karen, Baron, Saren, I'm everything. Lakers in 5. And you know what? I wanna ask a question. I wanna ask if they ID'd him for police officer safety. You know what? Here, hold up. I'm less threatening now. Now you see my bald spot. I'm not a threat anymore, officer.
He does look less
What's up,
threatening, I
man?
gotta say.
Oh, wait, we got supporters
That's all you gotta
coming
say.
in. Oh, we got even more of the cavalry coming.
Once you can see he has a bald spot,
You messed
You
up your bumper,
can
my
really
man.
tell he's less intimidating.
Oh, he just
I'm nervous meeting the
broke his
You know what? I
bumper.
want you guys to go inside, and I want you to see if they ID you. I want to see if they ID you for public safety. Be polite, though. Be polite.
What's up, chat? We're going in.
They want to do a records request.
Here, put it. Yeah. Yep, and the body cam footage probably and everything.
You'll put that on your.
I don't think we can do body cam.
It's not related to an arrest or an active case.
Body cam footage, I believe, can only be released through the DA.
They just told me that you can't get the body cam footage for some reason.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
No ID. Didn't ask for a single ID.
Wait, they didn't ask for an ID? Did they ask you for an ID?
Wait,
Hold up. Did they ask you for an ID?
No.
Did they ask you? Whoa. Let me, hold up, chat. I'm gonna call Law by Mike. Yo, Law by Mike. Mike, this is me, Jadeon. Can you hear me? I'm in a dilemma right now.
Law by Mike.
Albany, Oregon.
This guy's
right?
lit. All by Mike on TikTok.
My best suggestion is not to push it.
So you don't think I should go back inside?
You could have someone else go inside and ask how you can file the report.
They did. And then the lady started lying, saying that the only way to get the body cam footage is through the DA. Is it illegal to not get an incident report?
They have to take a police report. I mean, that's ridiculous to me.
Wait, the sergeant has to legally take the police report?
I don't know the rules in Oregon exactly, but typically they need to take police reports, even if it's for like small little things.
The police officer refused to take a police report.
Yeah, that seems strange. I think the best course of action would be to get the number of their superior.
I want to go back inside so bad, Mike.
I don't want them to like lay some bogus charge on you or something. Or
Bro, I mean, listen, Mike, they lay some bogus charge on me. Who do I got on the phone right now?
I know, but it's still not fun to deal with.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to you, Mike, man. I appreciate you.
All right, talk to you later, Gideon.
Peace. Mr. James, man, what did they tell you?
They said they won't release body-worn camera footage, but I have a call scheduled with the lieutenant.
Hey, did they ID you?
No.
Wait, you didn't get ID'd?
No, and I've had the gun on me.
Wait, hold up, chat, hold up. Here, I'm gonna ask again. Wait, they ID'd you, right?
No, of course not.
Hello, Cap.
No
I
ID.
appreciate you for returning my call.
I've been made aware of some of the stuff that happened today.
Yes, sir.
I was able to review the body-worn camera from Sergeant Bell, and I wanted to maybe hopefully shed some light. It had a lot to do with our experience with People versus Predator, so I made a decision for our department regarding how we wanted to handle these cases in the future. We conduct these things also. The way we go about it is much safer, but we don't know what they're about, what they're going to do.
And when I tell you, officer, you know, we made sure that we made every precaution. When we first made contact with him, we asked him politely if we could just check and see if he had any weapons on us. He complied, and we pat him down. He didn't have anything. I told him, hey, man, at any point you can leave. I know this is probably your first time hearing about me, but how I go about my work is we do not berate them. We befriend them almost, and they're opening up. You know, I'm not a vigilante, you know, and I'm not a police officer. My whole thing is I'm just a guy having a conversation with the guy, and until the police come.
Yeah, Jadon, I appreciate all of that, but we didn't know you or your group or the perpetrator, and so my request for all sergeants not respond.
You know, in this case, they did show up because he did have an arrest warrant. Do you feel like the sergeant was in the right by refusing to take a complaint? I asked him politely if I can have a case number. He started kind of like berating, saying like, oh, this is a police work and everything.
There was some miscommunication. Sergeant Bell was trying to guide you into, which was using our online reporting system. Not that we won't take the cases, but we're just not going to respond to a hasty situation where things are unpredictable. One or two of the cases that we had with People versus Predator was very risky, where we were drawing firearms.
When I tell you this man was the most calmest, was the most like unalerted, like, so I tried to come over to the police station, and then I'm told that I have to ID myself, and then everybody else that comes after me, no one had to ID themselves.
That's not necessarily true, because I know that we ID people that come into the police department. Our clerks know that you're the main guy.
And then your officer pushed me out of the building. You know, me personally, I'm going to have to agree to disagree with you on that one, because your clerks had no idea who I was beforehand when I first came in there. Then I'm kicked out of a public building because, quote unquote, I don't have any more business to do there. I want to give you my information. You know, we have a hard drive right here, Captain, where we wanted to give you guys all the evidence. All I'm trying to do is report a crime, and all I'm asking for is a statement.
I think they were trying to meet halfway. The arrest warrant, it was a way to solve the problem, but also help your your guys' case in general. In regards to Sergeant Bell, you're not the first person that we escorted out or trespassed from our lobby. I'm not saying that how you were asked to leave was the best way. That conversation that you were having with Sergeant Bell was...
This was my hair 6 hours after wash day. Now
Oh,
this is my hair on
rivals?
day 3. I've tried every oil.
Dude, Jack, you have like an addiction or something, bro.
I'm trying to remember how to
I
use
did you
these
guys a service leaving what
logistics
I did.
robots.
You and I both know your sergeant would have arrested me.
How do you
Right
make them
now.
transfer
You know,
something?
that just would have made the whole situation look bad. I wanted to give him my evidence. You know, in front
Do I
of
have to have the
30,000
other
people
chests?
to say the only reason why we arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant, and the way he treated me on a live, I literally have attorneys telling me to file a complaint.
I agree with you that it wasn't a good look for both of us. One of my goals in talking with you today was somehow get the information on your case. I have a case number for you because I want to create a conduit for you can give us your information so we can make a case. What that requires is for you to return to little old Albany, Oregon for a grand jury and then later trial.
Officer, I have no problem doing that. I've been subpoenaed to go back to Virginia next month. I've already testified in multiple court cases. I'll spend a dime for me. I'll spend it for anybody. The thing I care about most is getting these dudes locked up. And if I have to come back to little old Albany, I don't mind doing that at all. It's like, you know, even when we had police stations say, yeah, we're not taking this, every single one would at least we would at least leave with a case number.
There's things that we probably wish would have done differently.
I understand whenever we play games, we always like repeat everything 4 or 5 times.
You know, like you implemented this rule because catching predators and stuff like that can get
All right,
messy
man.
and it can get dangerous. The most
So like,
dangerous part is when the police
we're like,
arrive, and I think that's the scariest part.
rush him,
about
rush him,
it.
rush him,
You
rush
know,
him,
when
or something like
everything's
that, or
big,
back up,
you
back up,
know,
back up.
the safest at that moment. That's when tensions.
Why do we
were
say it like
highest.
3 or 4
That's
times?
where threats were thrown.
Because
out
you don't hear the
about
first
being
2 times or
arrested
3 times. You gotta
and
say
kicked
it
out
the
of the position. And I'm not gonna lie, genuinely, I felt safer with the predator than I did with your police officers, Captain. And, you know, I'm not saying that to be facetious at all. Like, that's just genuinely how I felt. If the evidence is good, you know, from the chat logs and everything like that, like, you know, will this man be charged with online solicitation of a minor?
Yes, it's simple. If you come back to Albany, Oregon with this type of stuff in the future, plan ahead. Give us an opportunity to work ahead of it.
Yes, sir. My decoy, she's working with your guys' DA. She actually is scheduled to come back out there soon because she's been subpoenaed. So if you can, let the DA know that, you know, they're already working with her. So her work is sound, and this shouldn't even go to trial. This is just going to be an easy plea deal.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll see.
All right.
I appreciate it. You guys have a safe flight.
Thank you. All right, y'all, man. I appreciate you guys for watching towards the end of the video. Now I'm gonna give you guys a quick update about Charles. He is still currently arrested right now, but he is not charged with the crime that he committed for what you see in the video. He is only charged with his outstanding warrant arrest. That's why he's still in jail. I've been talking to the detectives and everything, but they have been working on this case for the last 2 weeks, and they're still investigating. I've not brought any charges onto him. I genuinely don't know what more needs to be seen or said. You know, they have the video, they have all the chat logs. Like, I just don't see what's taking so long. The captain did give me his word though that they were gonna charge him with the stuff that he did. If this ever does happen, we'll see. The Albany Police Department haven't issued an apology, you know, for me being pushed out of the police station or just anything, you know. Like, I feel like when I talked to the captain, it was just more so like damage control, because the people of Albany are pissed. They're so pissed because they even put out a statement on their Facebook basically reprimanding what me and my group did, but then behind the scenes on our phone call, he's over here saying that they're going to be charging him with the stuff that my group caught on this dude. I don't know. I really don't like it. I really don't mess with it. But at the end of the day, if the guy gets charged, the guy gets charged. That's all I care about. And on the news, like, even the captain went on the news reprimanding me.
Well, John, both Kaiser and Albany police say they didn't know these stings were happening until they were called and would have liked more of a heads up. They say groups like these doing it on their own can complicate the investigation process.
Albany police on Friday arrested 34-year-old Charles Malik, a registered sex offender, on an outstanding warrant. It was during a fake online meetup orchestrated by YouTube creator Jadion and his team posing as a minor. Police say the fake meetup was news to them.
They showed up unannounced and sprung this on us. That's one of the concerns that we have had in the past when we've assisted with other groups.
Police say these types of stings may have good intentions, but can also pose a risk to the public.
first thing is public safety. In this particular situation, we don't know who we're interacting with.
On Thursday, Kaiser police, tipped off by Gideon, made 2 arrests. Gideon says his team, acting as decoys, would communicate with the men and pretend to be a minor, then arrange for a place to meet.
I'm not, the judge, jury, executioner, but I am the snitch, and I will tell the police what these guys are doing.
Gideon sees what he's doing
What?
as the right thing.
If we can get these guys locked
I'm
up
not the
and
judge,
get the
jury,
information to the police,
executioner.
then we should
And it was
definitely
on the
do
news.
that.
Police, on the other hand,
Jury,
see it differently.
The Albany Police
executioner.
Department and area agencies,
Was Brother
we do
Punisher?
our own stings,
That was definitely
but
no
they're controlled
Punisher.
to minimize risk to the public and certainly not put anyone in jeopardy.
So I hope you guys
Cannot
enjoyed
figure
the
this
video.
out.
If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. We post 2 videos a week every week.
I didn't realize.
I'm not the judge, jury, executioner. Judge, jury, executioner.
I just realized what that meant.
I like
Like
looked
saying
at
it
you
out
and you're
loud.
just like, bro's not Punisher. He's not the He's not Punisher. He's just punishing people. I guess not
He's
even
not the
that.
judge. He's not the jury. And he's not the executioner.
He's just the guy
But
in
he is
between.
this.
He's the middleman.
Alright, we're gonna play it.
Yeah. Not read though.
I'm not understanding the logistics robots now. I don't get how to make them move something.
By telling them to move it.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking obvious. I have no idea. I've never used them.
I used them before, but I realized that you have to wait like a while to get to the chests that do it for you. I don't know what the point of the logistics robots are if you don't have those chests.
The Punisher kind of seems like a pretty chill guy, am I right?
I agree.
I agree.
Dude, my taskbar is still at the bottom of my screen.
Even when you're in the game?
Yeah.
You must have pressed like a button or something.
Reed gonna play?
Yeah, I'm loading in.
Is Reed gonna play? Reed playing?
Here.
Guys, I'm loading in. Don't worry. The hero has come to save the day.
Guys, where's Reed? Bro, I can't do this. Why is what's going on here?
Don't start it yet, then.
I might just crash.
Guys, Dom's in gold 1 right now.
I don't think we're gonna be playing.
The other guy?
Yeah, we can't play with him.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay.
Oh, we said don't start it yet. Oh wait,
Hey, why you in
against AI?
practice versus AI?
Yeah. I just haven't seen this. I don't know what it's like. How good are they?
Alright, well, if it doesn't
AI,
make sense,
it's
too
bad.
Who cares?
They could be good. Have you ever played Team Fortress 2 against AI? It's
Yeah, I'm
impossibly
better
hard.
than them.
No, it was impossibly hard.
No, I can beat them.
That's false.
Yeah, it's impossibly hard, then, because you just give them aimbot.
It's such an old
The
game.
movement
that just
AI is probably
locks
like
on.
No, if I remember correctly, they're also pretty coordinated.
I doubt that highly.
It was surprising.
Loki easy, Venom easy,
That
Spider-Man
was like 10
easy,
years
Winter
ago.
Soldier easy,
Alright, while you guys play this game, I'm gonna restart my game, my computer.